infant's cry shattered the silent dawn of Castle Aberlin, home to the most powerful and influential duchy in the Monian Empire. The Duke named his heir Aamon, and as the eldest, he was bound by a strict discipline his brothers would never know. Aamon was never allowed to be as free-spirited as his brother Gusion. He saw in Gusion the person he could have been. While Gusion played, Aamon learned the things not required for a normal nobleman. His father secretly taught him the family's magic. It was a devious, ruthless spell, one that killed neither honestly nor honorably. Aamon was skeptical. The secret spell didn't match the honorable history of House Paxley. He had to find the truth. But fate didn't allow him to find an answer. The year Aamon turned 18, his father and mother went missing while visiting Altair. They were caught in a sandstorm. After his father's presumed death, the heavy responsibilities of the family fell to Aamon. He would become the new head of House Paxley, passionate in social circles, yet cold to his enemies. A kind gentleman in politics, but a merciless ghoul on the battlefield. To most people who'd worked with him, Aamon was a shadow that could never be caught. But in fact, he was not as mysterious and inscrutable as others saw. His intention was surprisingly simple. The duty of protecting House Paxley had been engraved in his mind. His family and the blood ties were everything. No matter what evil deeds or good things he'd done, they'd all been for one purpose: the future of House Paxley. Aamon once thought that protecting the house and protecting his family were the same. Until one day the curse befell his younger brother Gusion. He saw qualities he didn't possess on Gusion. He was a free-spirited rebel. Whenever Aamon looked at him, he seemed to see the person he could have been. Even though the entire empire knew Aamon had a trickster, good-for-nothing brother, he would never discipline Gusion for his delinquent behavior. Once, little Gusion accidentally cut Aamon's face with a knife, leaving a permanent scar. Aamon only patted him and didn't say anything more. Gusion, of course, never dared to bring sharp objects near his respectable brother ever again.
So, this is how it begins.
Was the heir. Aamon had heard the ancestors' prophecies since he was young. He knew that whoever in House Paxley had a dark mark appear on their body would be attached by the deity. So when he found the mark on Gusion, he immediately made the decision to imprison him and cut out all connection between him and the outside world. Aamon was engrossed by immense pain afterward. Gusion's existence was without a doubt a sort of Damocles hanging above House Paxley. But Aamon didn't want to kill his brother. However, what he did to protect Gusion didn't buy them much time. A few days later, the elders of the family found out about Gusion's secret and soon arrived at the place where Gusion was held. And they were obviously not here to spare Gusion's life. The situation didn't allow Aamon to hesitate any longer, so he made the decision to ask the servant who'd been watching over Gusion
You've
to
gone
free
too
his brother.
far this time, old man.
I have done what is necessary to protect our family's honor.
The servant, loyal to Aamon, hurried to Gusion's cell. He freed the shocked young Paxley, urging him to flee. But rather than just letting Gusion roam free, Aamon had been keeping an eye on his brother. And as expected, his wayward brother didn't follow his order.
I'm running out of time.
You imprisoned me. Now what, brother?
The two brothers stood in the cold moonlight, a chasm between them. He looked at the curse, the fetter of tragedy that had confined their family for centuries.
If you will not be saved, I will save you.
He decided, then and there, to find the root of the Dark Mark curse. To save his brother, and put an end to the fetters of tragedies that had confined their family for centuries. The hunt for the truth had begun. Gusion was left alone. The curse Aamon was under, a prison he didn't ask for. Gusion was the fourth son of the Paxley family. He was not like them. He was expected to master light magic. From a young age, Gusion showed an unprecedented affinity for a different kind, the blade. He combined his family's magic with deadly speed, a style he created. He was eventually found out and given an ultimatum: abandon his daggers or be cast out. Gusion chose his blades, leaving his family to walk his own path, determined to prove that his style of combat could be a force for good. But Aamon's hunt was not the only one. Across the land of dawn, the shadow was spreading. In the heart of the Empire, Tigreal, the warrior of light, held the line against the endless time. The Moonlight Archer, protector of the sacred spring, drove back the shadow that threatened her home. From the Magic Academy, Eudora, the lightning sorceress, used the conflict as a crucible to achieve new heights of power. And in the east, Zilong, the dragon's son, fulfilled his vow, protecting the Riverlands from the encroaching darkness. While the world fought the symptoms, Aamon, the shadow of House Paxley, hunted the disease. He would find the root of the curse, while his brother, the Holy Blade, walked his own path. He was no longer a good-for-nothing trickster, but a master of his own deadly art. Two sons of Paxley, one to save the family from the curse, and one to be saved from it.